we're continuing our Real Housewives of Potomac Takeover Week.
Yes!
And we have an OG and a newbie, and they're gorgeous. Please welcome Robyn Dixon and Mia Thornton.
Woo!
Oh, yes, I knew it.
Ladies looking fresh and fly.
Thank you. We have to get fly for you all.
I love it.
The
We
real.
love it. Now, Mia, you are the newbie.
I am.
And Robyn, you've been there since season 1.
Day 1.
What were your impressions of each other when y'all first met? Robyn, you go first.
So Mia, I instantly, first of all, she walked in the room. She's tall, she's striking. She has a confidence.
Yeah.
And I instantly was like, okay, I like it. And then I loved just how authentic and transparent she was. And I feel like she was like, you know what? I'm gonna own my story. I'm not gonna let them, use anything against me. I'm gonna tell it, I'm gonna own it. I'm gonna just, be who I am. And I appreciated that so much.
Wow.
Thank you.
Great. What about you, Mia?
So my first impression of Robyn, Robyn is, so obviously I had the opportunity of knowing her before she had the opportunity of knowing me.
Right.
And when she walked in I walked in the room and I saw her and I was like, she's exactly everything that I thought that she would be. And she's been that same person. And so it's really refreshing to know that my interpretation of what someone is on TV translates to actually who she is.
Who did you have the most apprehension with from the cast?
Like before coming into the
Yeah.
set, I was a little bit concerned at how Giselle and I would like jizz. Do you know?
Yeah.
Because she's a pretty girl and typically pretty girls are like, But then I realized you guys are all just so beautiful and amazing, and Giselle and I are actually good.
Yeah.
Oh, good.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah,
good.
we're good.
Robyn, I have to ask you, since you've been there from the beginning, how have you seen the show evolve?
Oh my gosh. So first of all, just us being here is amazing. And it just feels so good because season 1, when we were announced, people were like, Potomac? Where's that?
I was one of those
You think of George Washington.
I was one of them. I'm like, where's Potomac?
No, when you
Where
think of
is
George
it?
Washington, Potomac, you think of George Washington.
Yeah,
So
people still can't pronounce it. So it's
Right.
like, they're like, where is that? Who are these women? I'm not gonna watch that. So I feel like we are like the little engine that could. It's like we came out, we didn't know, when we were filming, we did not know we were filming a Housewives show.
Really?
Yeah. So
What'd they tell y'all?
It was just an ensemble show for Bravo.
Oh, okay.
And we did not know what it was going to be called. We didn't know what it was.
Interesting.
Yes. So when we found out it was a Housewives show, it was like, what?
Right.
So it was a whirlwind, but it's just been amazing to see the growth, how every season people have been watching and it's been growing and people are loving it. And now it's like, I'm so impressed that we filmed a season during COVID and people are thoroughly enjoying it.
Right.
Because
Oh, I know. We did it too. It was hard. And we
hard.
stopped twice for Beverly Hills because 3 of the women got COVID. So I get it.
Oh, wow. And we were lucky. We didn't have any COVID
Thank God.
scares with the cast. But it's like, we have to film in our houses. Or like, it's just, we can't really have a whole lot of other people around. So
No big trips.
Yeah, no big trips. Stuff
Well,
like
did
that.
y'all do you feel like Potomac was in competition with ATL?
No, we always felt a huge respect and like, they're like the big sisters, So we never felt like there was competition. And I want people to know, like, there's no competition. Like, we cannot compete with Atlanta. You know what I mean? Like, they are the end all be all. And so we appreciate the ground that they paved for us to be here. So.
Yeah, because, Garcelle always says she didn't want to be on ATL.
Well, no, I said they would eat me alive on ATL.
Ronnie.
They would eat me alive on ATL too, honey.
But that's the beautiful thing about all the franchises. We're all different.
Yes,
and so
I agree.
what works in Potomac might not work in Beverly Hills or Atlanta or New Jersey.
She's Beverly Hill all the way. Now, Mia, you came out the gate when your first season, the latest fight, I mean, girl, we were all like, oh my goodness, it was shocking, it was dramatic. Looking at it now that it has aired, how do you feel about it?
So I don't condone violence at all. I will tell you, when I saw myself, like that trailer, I forgot I threw the lettuce.
Really?
Like literally, yeah. I blanked out, and I'm so thankful that that's all got thrown in the kitchen that day. So tossed and salad, I can do that. But I definitely, I feel like, okay, now I'm like, okay, my children can't watch the show no longer because I say no throwing food at the dinner table.
And your kids are
Mommy's
how
on
old?
TV, 13, 6, and 4.
Got it.
Oh, well, Candiace is going to be here tomorrow. You think
is.
she's going to say something nice, or what's she going to say?
I don't know. I can't speak for Candiace. You have to ask her.
I can't speak for Candiace.
I put money on it that Candiace has something shady to say.
Yeah, me too. Me too. Now, Robyn, you were really open about your mental health struggles during the pandemic.
Yeah.
I want to know how you're doing now because you look
Yeah.
amazing.
Well, thank you. I appreciate it. So I'm doing so much better, and honestly, it's has a lot to do with the response from the fans and the viewers who, number one, said, thank you so much for sharing your story.
Good.
I see, myself in you. Thank you for verbalizing what I couldn't verbalize. And then other people, just people saying, you know what, you're not alone.
Yeah.
I'm in the same boat. Because
Yeah.
honestly, when I was filming that, I was like, this is not cute. This is embarrassing.
And it was hard.
Right. It was so hard. But I've been energized by the fans. Juan, my fiance, is much more supportive. He actually felt bad because he didn't realize I was actually struggling.
Yeah.
So like watching,
Oh, wow, that's
him
interesting.
watching the show and hearing the response from people, he was
Right.
like, wow, I'm really sorry. Because he's used to me being like the strong, tough
Sure.
one.
Right.
Now it's all about the seasonal depression. Like that just happens regardless.
Right.
So I have to like push through it because I got stuff to do.
You got stuff
know?
to do, and let me just say this. The first few minutes that you sat here, I didn't hear a word you said because of this ring. Get out of here. It's gorgeous. Congratulations.
Do you know that's Beverly Hills right there?
Let me see your jewels.
Did she say something? Because all I see.
Yes, let me see what you have.
Now, Mia, you've been very open about your plastic surgery.
I have.
Why is it so important to be open about that?
So this is an opportunity to tell people that it's okay. It's okay. If there's something you don't like about yourself, it's legal. I'm not hurting anybody. Go out, do whatever makes you feel good. And, there was a segue to me a couple years ago that I realized that I started moving into the plastic surgery world because I was hurting inside. And so I noticed that. I finally was like, why, Mia? Like, I know I feel pretty, I feel like I look good, and people tell me all the time, so it's not that I feel like I need to change anything. I think it was something deeper. Sure. And so I went to a psychologist, and she said, absolutely, you're hurting from trauma, things that have happened to you. And so I still go. So I don't stop, I still have my routine appointments and I do whatever I want to do. But I've also realized that my esthetician and my surgeon, they're like my therapists. So we talk all the time and they're always reminding me how amazing I am. And I'm like, yeah, book me every 6 weeks, thank you.
We love it. Well, we've got a clip from the Real Housewives of Potomac. Let's check it out.
We have to make sure that like the things that happened before don't happen again.
What things?
As far as like when Corey and Carter were young, when they were infants.
Don't do that.
I'm not doing like it
What
is what it is.
What do you mean?
Have you ever changed a diaper? You didn't.
Yes, really.
You did not change a diaper.
Right.
If we were to have an infant, I would expect you to be just as
Okay, that was
hands-on.
13 years ago.
That's why we're talking about
Okay,
it.
it's no need to talk about. People
It
grow.
is. What? You don't like that conversation?
No, because you've been stupid.
Okay?
Drama, right?
Drama, and we love it.
We know that you guys are housewives. You have a special bond. So today we decided to play a little game to see how well you know other housewives. And we're going to get it started off. This is called Who's That Housewife?
So we're gonna give you clues about a famous housewives from past TV shows, and all you have to do is tell us who that famous housewife is. Use your horns to buzz in, and whoever is first gets to answer. And I have a feeling that Robyn's a little competitive, so Mia, bring it.
Okay. Here we go, ladies. We're going to start off easy. This famous 1950s sitcom housewife had a ball getting... Robyn?
Lucille Ball?
Yes! Lucy Ricardo from I Love Lucy is the answer. Okay, come on now,
Okay,
Mia.
question number 2. Here's your clue. This TV housewife is known for her big red hair. Wait.
Oh, okay. Oh, keep going. It's a couple of them. Go ahead.
Okay. Her shoe salesman husband and her fondness for expensive purchases.
Peggy Bundy.
Yes!
Okay, number 3.
You're not playing. She was really good.
This
I'm
is
about
a
to get her
group.
now.
This is a group of housewives who... Okay.
Desperate Housewives.
Yeah! You got it!
Only group out there.
This TV housewife was married to a judge, a mother of 4 children, and the aunt to one Fresh Prince. Name that.
What's her name?
Vivian
Aunt Viv. Aunt Viv.
Yes! Vivian Banks from the Real
You said
Housewives of
Aunt Viv.
I mean, the Fresh Prince of
She
Bel-Air.
didn't know her name.
Yeah, you said the full name.
1
You
point
win.
for Mia.
Okay,
Fine.
now it's 2-2. Okay. This blonde housewife started off her series married to a certain madman who worked in advertising. Who's the housewife?
I don't know that.
Okay, that's a hard one,
that Matt
actually.
from
That is the hard one.
Yeah.
Yes!
I don't know her name.
Yeah,
Her name?
Betty Draper.
Yeah, I don't know who that is.
Okay, here's your last clue.
Last
Okay.
one.
This feisty Colombian housewife was a
Colombian.
lot younger than her husband, but she and her wise beyond his years son, yes?
Sofia Vergara. Is that her name?
Yeah.
No, it's,
Well, wait, it's
Gloria
That's the
Delgado. Yeah.
You know the sweet
Colombian
Colombian one.
We're
Colombian
giving it to you.
one.
We're giving it to you, man.
Thank you.
Well, thank you, ladies, for coming. We appreciate
Yes,
you. Joining
thank
us
you.
for the Real Housewives of Potomac, Sundays at 8, 7 Central on Bravo.